Hello students, and welcome to another module of educational technology. Today I am going to talk about computers and its role in the field of education. Introduction. Among the revolutionizing components of technological advancement, computers are of utmost importance. It has penetrated into all aspects of modern life, and education is not an exception. Its effect cannot only be seen in the field of entertainment, industry, banking, medicine, research, business and administration, but also in the domain of education, where it helps in adding value to learning as per students' needs and potentials. Education is highly influenced and transformed by the usage of computers, which help in bringing 4 E's: efficacy, efficiency, effectiveness and easiness in that area. Computers are indispensable tools for the educators, which keep on expanding its reach with higher scalability and its influences on different areas related to education at all levels, ranging from pre-nursery to higher education. Now we will see what computer means. Computers are the electronic devices that deal with enormous amount of data with less time, faster speed and high accuracy, perform operations on the data in a sequence as decided by the program, and provide output in terms of results. It can store, control, manage and manipulate information on an extensive scale. Its scope is not only limited to the computation and calculation, but it can be considered as a thinking machine of the human being that makes use of some well-framed, meaningful programs that are softwares for its operation and utilities. It is also said that it is not a thinking machine, but can be rightly described as thinking man's machine. It has hardware and software components. The equipment of computers or its machine-like body is its hardware, and its instructions and program for its operation and data it processes are considered as software. Every computer needs to respond to a specific set of instructions in a well-defined way and to execute a pre-recorded list of instructions for performing various tasks. There are different types of computers like microcomputers, mini-computers, mainframes and supercomputers. The structure of computer consists of subsystems such as input, memory, arithmetic and logic, output and control. Input is the keyboard, cassette recorder, etc. that help in feeding the data. Memory includes storage of information which can be retained whenever required. Arithmetic and logic is the mind of computer, which is responsible for data manipulation and computation with high speed and great accuracy. Output is carried out through printer, display or cassettes. Control is for execution of program and coordination of activities. Now let's see what are the different roles of computers in the field of education. Every human activity and field of life is overwhelmingly affected and benefited by the use and application of computer technology. Its features such as its speed, accuracy, storage capacity, logical decisions, versatility, automation, linkages, interactivity, processing and monitoring, portability and individualization have made it relevant in different aspects of human life. Education is for sure not remained untouched by its effects. Its potentials have led to a wide variety of educational applications. It is being used for preparing budgets, portfolios, timetables, schedules, making records of file and data, guiding learners, assessing learners, providing feedback, enriching their learning experiences, and reinforcing them. Because of this, it is helpful in instructional as well as non-instructional domains of education. Following this discussion, it can be said that education system and teaching learning process has undergone a drastic change with the application of computer technologies. National Policy on Education 1986 also realized its importance in the field of education and recommended its implementation and integration in education system. The same is reflected in curriculum frameworks and national policy on ICT in school education. Policies such as ET, educational technology, class, computer literacy and studies in schools, ICT at schools, SWAYAM, the platform which you are using right now, etc. are its living examples. Computers in education does not denote the study and knowledge of computers and its functioning, but its usage as tools for aiding and reinforcing total learning processes. Role of computers in education can be understood in terms of the storage of information, quick data processing, audio-visual aids in teaching and learning, access to the internet and quick communication among students, teachers and other stakeholders. It helps in maximizing the learner's learning capabilities. The explosive growth of internet and World Wide Web has revitalized the use of computers in classrooms. It helps in providing access to wide range of information and resources. Online education has revolutionized the education system. According to National Research Council, the internet and other network environments offer students a means for collaborating on projects and a way to interact with the world outside the classroom. The distance education has become possible only with the application of computer technology. Now, education is not confined to the limits of classrooms only. It is accessible anytime and anywhere. It makes education not only accessible but also more personalized in its design according to learners' need, speed and convenience. In the words of Gardner, computer technology permits us to realize for the first time progressive educational ideas of personalization and active hands-on learning for students all over the world. Other role may be the use of different media. Computers facilitate audio-visual representation of information to make it interactive and interesting through multi-sensory experiences. It helps in making learning joyful. Self-directed learning experiences through computers develop autonomy in learners and sense of responsibility. Adding to it, computers make students actively engaged in learning. It provides scaffolding and gives more opportunities for reflection and revision. It gives opportunity for learning by doing, receiving feedback and refining their understanding and building new knowledge by bringing real-world problems in classroom to explore and solve. Most importantly, it helps in connecting learners with other stakeholders or to the community which enriches their experience of learning. Researchers suggest that computers help in improving students' achievement, problem-solving abilities, creativity and critical thinking skills. It is aptly said that computers must be inserted in a learning environment that allows the construction of knowledge, comprehension of what the student has done, and the development of capabilities that are necessary to function in the knowledge society. Now, I'll give a brief idea about computer-assisted instruction. Where role of computers in education is concerned, the most exciting innovation in educational technology is computer assisted instruction, that is also called as CAI. It is the extension of programmed learning and personalized system of instruction. It is started by identifying the ways a student learn best. That's why its core is in providing individualization of instruction. Computer with linear or branching programs acts like teaching machines, catering to the diverse needs of large number of students at the same time. The unique feature of CAI lies in its capacity to initiate flexible interaction with the students, which is not possible through teaching machines. Computers interact with the students through the lessons programmed in the system. It is based on theory of learning in psychology. In the words of Engel, CAI may be thought of as any means by which educational processes are furthered by the use of computers. Leonard and Gloria Sylvan said CAI is a man-machine relationship in which the man is a learner and the machine is a computer system. Two-way communication exists with the objective of human learning and retention. They further added, to be CAI, the computer must actually instruct the student and not be simply a tool to assist in solving problems or retrieving information. But the term CAI should be reserved for those particular learning situations in which a computer contains a stored instructional program designed to inform, guide, control and test the student until a prescribed level of proficiency is reached. In the words of Stansfield, computer-assisted instruction means using computers to teach people. It does not mean teaching people to use computer or teaching people about computer technology. Suffice here to say that computer-assisted instruction is a substantial innovation in and for education. It is integrated into curricula to enrich learning experiences and to enhance students' achievement. A true CAI must include instructional material presented to the learner entirely under computer control and interaction between the learner and the computer. There are different modes of CAI. The first is drill and practice. In this mode, computer presents a series of exercises to the students. Immediate feedback is given according to the responses. It provides drills and practices with repetition at a speed controlled by the students. It helps in developing fluency in mastering the content and skill. Only after achieving mastery at one level, a student can proceed to another level. Second mode is tutorial. Here, computers work as tutors. It is used to teach a subject matter and have greater number of objectives. In this mode, information is presented in small units followed by questions. Third mode is dialogue or inquiry. In this mode, the program in computer permits the student to have a dialogue with computer. It is referred to as Socratic mode. Here, he or she can ask questions within the framework of a specific topic to the computer and can also respond to the questions asked by computer. The fourth mode is discovery. Here, inductive approach is adopted. Problems are presented and students solve them through trial and error. It aims at development of in-depth understanding resulting from discovery and problem-solving abilities. Next mode is simulation and gaming. Simulation is condensed learning exercises designed to represent real-life activities. It is generally planned in the forms of games to increase motivation and interest. Through this mode, students approximate reality more closely than the conventional methods of teaching. Hence, CAI works through these modes It processes the performance data which help in creation of more personalized learning situations and materials. Through dynamic interaction between student and instructional program, learning becomes fruitful. To conclude, it can be stated that computer technology has deep impact on education sector through its innovative approaches and applications. Computer assisted instruction is one of the innovations in the field of education. CAI is interactive and helps in capturing students' interest better than one-way communication such as lectures or videotapes. Here, instruction is given by computers which work as teachers that teach, test, reinforce and provide feedback for further learning. Computers are not replacing the old technologies, but it helps in creation of learning environment that extend the possibilities of old technologies as well as offering new possibilities. It is not wrong here to say that in the field of education, computer can reinforce the present education system and lay foundation for future systems of education to come. Thank you so much and enjoy learning.